don't know if I can. Devin, talk in that thing.
Is it off?
You hit the off switch.
Talk. No, it was on.
Oh, there we go. There he is. He's like, no, that was on. I swear to God.
I've recorded an entire episode like that. Just
Whoops.
off.
Just sitting there doing the most. Talking.
Literally had it.
They got the big ones.
Had a guest and everything.
Nickums.
Does it charge?
No,
Breeze talk.
no, but it just so at the bottom instead of just the one light, it has 5 to like show you 100%
Where it's at?
Yeah,
So you know, so you feel a little more comfortable about it.
I don't know really.
Vape talk.
It also
So is it like
it's also twice the amount of hits.
20,000 hit puffs
6,000, I think,
or whatever it was. Or I
think
know.
it's
I
6,000
don't
on
do
this
those things. I thought they were like 10.
I don't know, but today a brick of mud ended up somehow on the bottom of this, and there's like air holes down here.
Oh, you were upset.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You're like mother.
I literally
Sounds like a problem.
Literally like 2 hours later, could not get it out. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I need like a paper clip or something.
I know it because like this is the same way like around.
Got
here.
in the Deucin in the off-road truck
Yeah.
with Matt driving,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just sitting in there, because it was raining and fucked up. So, and I'm like, dude, what can I use? I'm like trying to find something. The safety tag, like the check tag on the fire
Everything's
extinguisher.
mud. Everything's
With
mud.
the little wire string holding it on, dude.
You pulled that hole
Yep.
off. You're
Oh,
like, yeah,
man.
it's a cleaner.
What do you use to
Man.
clear out your vape at work? Or you don't vape at work?
I
Okay.
have a
He doesn't
specific.
breeze at work, so
I
Yeah.
do, but
my go-to thing is to find a
we on the
fucking
pod, dog. Mm-hmm.
to find a just a like a broom, and the bristles on the broom.
bristle, yeah,
I'm like, it's already fucked. Like
yeah.
What's wild?
It would have
though,
made it worse if I used
bristles
one of
on
our
the broom.
brooms.
Yeah.
But,
Like-
I try to
the-
find a fresh one though.
Yeah,
Like usually
yeah.
there's like stashed somewhere
Yeah.
a bunch of new ones. You're like,
Do you want to like? The truth is, I legitimately have my tool bag in my car right now, and I have a lock pick set that I keep in there to
Yeah,
not
word.
pick locks, but to fucking clean out my vape.
to pick locks, nigga.
What lock am I gonna fucking pick? Especially at work, I carry around a torch and shit. I mean, fuck.
Do
Yeah,
dabs
there's
at
like
work. Big,
There's like red
big
marks all
lavas.
over the bottom of this thing for me beating it on the truck and shit.
Trying to get the dirt out.
Just wailing on that motherfucker.
Dude, he's got 5
I
bars,
need,
bro.
I need my
I
hard
literally bought it
breeze.
last night. Dude, I was so mad when it happened.
Dude, this is. I feel like
I
they
could
just
attest to that.
they
He
made the
did buy it
first
last
one
night.
and they struck gold with it.
So yeah, that kid actually at work today, he's got a different brand one. He said they're taking out Breeze, man. He's like they're blah blah blah. It's called like North or something. He's like hit it, dude. So I hit this thing, dude, and it like literally chiefs. Like, dude, the amount of smoke is insane.
Yo,
I'm like,
It's
it's
like
so
it's like a
unnecessary.
toy
it's
vape.
like
the original like,
modded.
vape,
yeah, like
the,
the
like
the mods, yeah.
the big box mod.
Yeah,
vapes.
that's literally what it did.
You were like, what the fuck
yeah,
kind of
holy shit.
Taliban
No.
gas
I don't
he's
station
not
want
taking out
bullshit?
anyone. I just
don't
got
want
used to
that.
hitting this one.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna take you out the.
I just
fucking
didn't. I'm like,
game.
dude, I don't want that. When I hit this, I don't want it to like fill the fucking room. I was like, that defeats the whole purpose. I want to be able to hit it wherever I want.
Yeah, it's funny though that I feel like vaping got big because of that though. Like people doing the big cloud shit. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like without that,
Yeah.
the
Smoke
modernization of how vape
No one
is-
does smoke tricks with vapes now. That's
Well, yeah,
not a
because they're
thing.
not designed to be that fucking obnoxious
not a
anymore.
thing.
Even then, they were gay. I mean,
Dude, you
it was-
remember smoking cigs was just so nice.
It was the best thing.
The
of-
best
Still is, for real,
pastime.
for real.
It really is.
Ah,
It never
dude.
wasn't.
Smoking's bad.
But you
okay?
remember just sitting in a car with your friends, just smoking cigs, bro,
No,
with like some older kids too. You're like, there's no reason I should be with these people.
I feel like my core memory with smoking was riding bikes.
yeah,
Like,
bicycles.
for sure, hauling
Yeah.
ass in downtown Cleveland or something like riding.
Just a pack of Newport Menthol, a pack of Newport Reds. Just
Got my
'cause.
flannel on, got my long sleeve
Strapped
flannel,
up.
and I got fucking the Marlboro Menthol special blends at the time, and then they went to blacks.
Oh yeah, you got pre-rolls in there, but
yeah,
you just have the
with
pack.
the cigarettes
You just
in
have
both pockets. And then like me and Dave are like, let's stop and get a Four Loko at the fucking corner store.
Oh, that's a great idea.
yeah.
Oh God.
Because that was smart. But
That's
you
so
you
smart.
drink a the Four Loko that we had was the premier Four Loko, but the real Four Loko.
That doesn't make it better. It's
I know,
worst.
but I'm saying when you're riding bikes at night in Cleveland and there's bums and shit and you're hopping over them and hitting them
Throwing
with your
up on
bike,
'em. Yeah.
right? It's easier when you've had like the
Smoking
OG
cigs.
fucking Four Loko. The falls don't hurt as bad.
Okay, but I'm talking about smoking cigs. We're not talking about Four Loko.
Well, it was in combination with is what I'm getting at.
Smoking cigs is a fun thing. Four Loko is like
It was
It's a
fun.
thing.
It was fun while you were conscious, and then afterward is not your problem. It is what it is.
I just remember sitting in Changa's parking lot though with like
You
just
went
my
out-
friends like older brothers or sisters or something. Someone
guys-
old enough to buy cigs.
You guys would go out to the parking lot to smoke a Changa.
Just in the car.
Yeah.
Just like 14 years old, dude. Looking like Devin right now.
Yeah.
This is baby faced as ever.
Yeah,
Just
it's
blowing
wild.
O's. But like the older kid was really good at blowing O's. You're like, he's so cool.
You're
He's
like,
like,
wow.
that's an adult.
That went from
That's
one
an
window to
adult.
the
That's
other.
a
Dog.
grown man.
That's a
That is a
grown
grown
man.
up
He
pays
right
rent.
there.
One day I'm
Like,
gonna
I
be able to
pays-
smoke cigs like him.
That guy pays rent at his parents' house.
And they don't give it back.
Dude, and finally I'm at that person's position and I feel so grown.
Yes,
Full adult.
Full adult.
I've made it.
I made it.
Bro. Oh my god. You remember trying to buy cigs and like trying to find someone old enough and you'd be like, how old are you? You're only 16? Like fuck.
Well, I don't know. We had a younger friend that was like, he was like 16 with a full beard.
Yeah. Well yeah, everyone had that.
Nah, I mean, but
No,
he-
I don't know. I always bought fucking cigarettes and
I did
beer
too.
and everything, but that's.
But
I
still
mean,
there was always
it's
those
so crazy to
times.
me to back then, like how easy it was
walk
to
in,
just
buy it.
underage. Yeah, like
was a
dude, they
whole
just
thing.
they didn't give
Don't
a
be
fuck.
don't be a little weirdo when you go to check.
You just walk in there and just get it, and they're like, okay. And now, no.
Now you gotta be 21, so it's a whole thing. I mean, look,
I
10
don't know.
years.
It's just so
the
crazy
thing.
to me that like I just got ID.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you shaved.
What?
Yeah.
There's no way I look younger than when I did when I was fucking 14.
You're lucky they said your ID was.
I don't
you.
know, dog. Mm.
like, dude, what?
Oh. Yeah.
It's just I feel like it was just the people that worked the gas stations didn't give a fuck. Nowadays,
They thought you were a cop. Like,
They're like, oh, we gotta check him. This dude's fucking
clearly a
rolling.
cop. He's
Clearly a fucking officer.
officer of the law.
No, those motherfuckers be scheming when they do that shit, dude. They be because the motherfuckers will be 62 years old.
Right, and they'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, you didn't check
Yeah,
my
gotcha.
fucking ID.
Gotcha.
Like
No
what?
shit.
Like yeah,
feller.
bitch, what? I can see the bags under your eyes. You look like you might off yourself tonight.
Yeah.
I
I felt
needed
bad
that.
for you.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
This could be your
I almost
13th
a-
reason why.
like,
I almost
what?
paid
Just saying.
for it for you, honestly.
yeah,
I just-
like,
Like, even if you weren't, it's a gift, for real.
you look like shit, sir.
like, dude,
Oh, my
that should be making me so mad.
Yeah,
It's like, you know, they don't just send a 14-year-old kid in there to try to buy alcohol. No, it's always some grown ass person where the person behind the register is like, yeah, you're clearly old enough. Like, you are at least 44.
Like, but you didn't check, and I have a
Right,
receding hairline,
yeah.
but I could have been 15.
Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, is possible.
Sure.
But
I mean, look at the other Brandon.
let's be honest. If they look that old at that age, they probably deserve it.
Because
Like, they deserve the alcohol. Like,
I feel
at
like that
point.
should be a thing. Like, it shouldn't even be based off age. It should
Yeah.
just be like, you deserve this today.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
You've had enough stress in your
yeah.
life.
Like,
Yeah.
go ahead.
The-
Get it. Yeah.
that's also like how
There's a tall boy on me.
how guns should work. They should be like, yeah, you do look like
you look suspect.
you look like you want to kill yourself, and here you go. What?
That's fucked. What you mean, what? What? That's fucked. What the fuck?
Dude, what about pulling up in stealing a case of beer as a kid?
Are we like? I don't.
We're out of that. It's 10 years. We're
Okay,
past.
we passed the statute of limitations. Okay, so like for sure, the loading dock at Mark's, and I know there's like a countless, if not dozens, of other former Mark's employees that were friends of mine would vouch on this too. The loading docks, like where the truck backs up, it's the same size as a fucking case of beer. like a 24 case, like a cube, even would barely fit in there. You have to squeeze it.
What?
I don't understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
what are you
So
saying?
it's the loading dock on the back of like the building.
I feel like you did way too much work.
What?
I don't.
Just hold
You're
on.
already just.
Just hold
in
on. The
in
loading
this-
dock's the same size as a case of a beer. What
What's
does
the
that mean?
loading dock? What is? What do you
What
mean?
does
the
that mean?
loading
The dock itself, like there's that buffer where like the truck backs into.
Yeah.
That like buffer on the loading docks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which was like
You
like,
could set a case. It was like
In
you
a
could
foot
set
wide.
it in the buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop the case down, and it sits on top of like a brick shelf, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't go anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
So then, like when you
bumper.
go to leave, we drive around. Well, our cars are parked around back,
So you're saying like while they're unloading, they just set you one.
or you set one.
How do you do that?
You drop it down that little crack, dog?
When?
While you work there though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
At what point was
My
the
bad. See,
perception-
Like that. Yeah, you just pulling up and they're like, yeah, unload
My
that.
bad. My bad.
No.
I've been hitting this too much. I worked at Mark's. You throw that part in there. You know. Obviously, if you guys didn't catch that.
Should have been
So
the first.
much.
Should have been the first sentence.
That
Should have been
clears
first
the
sentence.
whole thing. up.
I said that. I said when I was a former Mark's employee.
No, you said
Yeah.
you said your
You said you know the
friends.
loading docks, and then the
Well,
size
either
of
way,
a case of beer.
so that little
No, it
buffer,
makes
like
sense.
that would
It's
the
a
truck would-
bumper.
yeah,
Yeah.
that it would
Yeah.
back into, would fit a case of beer down it, and you could put like
Oh,
more
yeah.
than one, like
Yeah.
however wide you could fit them.
Yeah, way too much work.
My bad.
But you worked there, so
I
that's
worked-
not
when
bad.
I worked
like it.
there-
That's a
Yeah,
good
yeah, but I
scheme.
mean now you have to rely on a truck coming.
Way too much work would be planning up the time that they drop the beer off.
That's what I'm
Sneaking
saying.
a couple on there.
That's what I'm saying. So like now you're relying to be able to do this when the trucks are delivering.
Yeah.
Because if they're not, you're just like.
I
If
mean,
you
but
worked
if
there,
it was
though, it's
any,
not that bad.
that's what I'm saying.
See,
If any truck came though, you could just do that.
See, when we
Drop
would
a case.
when
When
we
you're
would
fiending
when we
at
would
night,
do it,
it's a
it would
Friday
just
night.
be like, oh, we need beer.
It's a Friday
We're just
night.
gonna go get it.
Right. Or
Like,
it's
yeah.
Thursday or Wednesday night
Yeah.
But
in the
you
summer.
know, you ain't paying for it. You ain't. You know what I'm saying? As a
No, okay.
youngster,
It's a 7-Eleven, right? Imagine. Just let me set.
yeah. I
It's
go in my dad's safe and grab his.
No, there's no dads. There's no sticking up or robbery going on.
Stick 'em up. Stick 'em up.
Just straight a blind side.
A blindside, bro. You send. You send
No
some.
harm, no foul.
It's just the same thing. Like if you're stealing candy,
You know what I'm saying?
right? You got
If
someone
no
in
one
there
knows
doing
it
this,
happened. It didn't happen.
right? You got someone in here doing this. You got someone in there doing that. And all of a sudden, there's a case of beer in the car, and everyone.
Sometimes 4.
Sometimes multiple times a night.
Y'all sound like the type to rob a Subway right now. Is what I'm saying.
No, it's not even that bad.
No, because then they would have to know how else am I going to get them sub made?
And plus, there's not enough money to buy a case of beer. At
Oh,
Subway.
this is our regular that robbed us. Yeah, he's wearing a ski mask, but we know it was him because he made this up. He had his
Yeah,
we
we're
know
gonna-
it's him because his name's tattooed on all over him.
the back of his leg, forearm.
Okay. But if I were to
We
rob
used
a
to
Subway,
rob our friend.
what?
Chizzy.
Yeah.
Sean. When Sean worked the show.
Oh God. Yeah.
Sean used to work the night
At a
shift
gas
at the
station.
gas station. We rob him
Allegedly.
blind. Rob him blind.
This is the same gas station this kid grew up at robbing his entire life
Yeah.
anyway.
But we would still sneak it from him. So like, we come in, we sitting there, I'm sitting there bullshit
Chopping
with him.
it up.
Somebody else is in the background just taking cases. So just nobody knows. Sean had no idea. Sean's manager had to say something to him. It was like, I was
walked
just watching
right
the
on you.
cameras, bro, and just
They
these
swooped you. They
They
swindled
got
you
you,
good.
dog. They
They're
got
good.
you.
I seen it.
They were like, and I know you know them, but like they got you. They were like they were like, I know you didn't know because I see you on the camera over here doing this.
I know it's your people. I know it's your people, but they done got you.
Yeah, like I don't know if you know that your people are doing this to you, but
Your people wrong. They bad and they
Oh
wrong.
my god!
They got you.
But the people who get caught doing that, I just imagine a big OV, just a Owen or like a Zach fucking Brams.
I mean, look at the guy, at Oberlin.
I never did it.
Look at Gibson's. That kid didn't even know what he was stealing. He was stealing cooking wine.
What?
The Gibson's Bakery in Oberlin.
What
I don't
happened?
know.
There was a kid that got caught stealing
He thought he was
cooking
finna
wine.
get wasted.
Oh, yeah, he thought he was getting the forbidden grape.
Oh my god!
He thought it
He'd
was
been thrown for
hypnotic
the
from Giant
woo,
Eagle,
dude.
bro. Trying to drink that.
So, right, he'd had a rough
even
time.
just a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
But so they caught him trying to steal it because he just there's cameras everywhere in there. Dude opened up his fucking sweatpants like MC Hammer and dropped 2 fucking big boys down there, and that's like the big giant cooking wine bottles. And so he goes to walk out and the old man's tried to stop him and he tries to fight the old man, and he grabs one of the fucking bottles out of his pants and hits him with it.
God damn it!
And then the fucking Oberlin College, right? There's a Gibson's Bakery in downtown Oberlin. Oberlin College, one of the million fucking professors that's alt left.
It's the
Was
Oberlin College.
they're
It's
like-
just Oberlin College.
The kid was
Enough
black,
said.
and the bakery's racist because they're white.
Obviously, it's Oberlin College.
Not that it's a Jewish-owned fucking family bakery.
They were like, it was a bagel
that has
shop.
supplied Oberlin College with baked goods
Forever.
at zero cost. They make them free for the college.
Right.
We're talking the amount
Obviously,
that
they're
they
gonna
were making
tax
is
the-
insane.
yeah.
Anyways, so they did a big fucking protest. They had students lined up outside the building and basically said, if you protest, this racial incident, it'll be extra credit.
Yeah. You're supposed to let someone walk out. That was a amount of goods, it wasn't a big, you're
Right.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not here.
But I know. In these big cities, though, that's really happened. I think, I don't know
California
specifically,
was
but
one of
San
them, I know.
Francisco specifically, the CVS's and their drug marts type shit, they
As
just
long as
stop
it's not
restocking.
$15K, they're not.
They stop restocking.
Well,
The
yeah.
shelves are empty because they're literally allowed to walk in and walk out, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
it's what they're trying to do with the Oberlin College thing.
Yeah,
that shit don't go down
I
here.
remember I seen something about that.
But it's
Fuck
it's
that, though.
like that in some of these big fucking.
And it
local
sucks.
cities.
Philadelphia just did that, and then they had all those riots. People, I'll say riots, but more or less flash mobs of people fucking stealing.
Philly's a good example of one of those cities that used to be fuck you, punch you in the mouth city, but it's
Oh,
turning.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's turning.
Well, it's funny because that
Hey,
city,
dude, you ain't gonna see that shit in Seattle, dude.
they had all those. They had all the Apple stores. People were running in there, flash mob, cutting wires and bouncing with the iPhones.
In Seattle or
No, in Philly.
Seattle, that shit won't happen, dude, because they got the fucking what do you call
isn't
it?
that where a bunch of tech places are? Seattle.
Seattle's got the fucking.
They used to be. Now they're
What's
down
that
in
called?
Silicon Valley.
Vigilante thing.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
run around Seattle like fucking
Oh.
Batman.
Yeah, you're legally allowed to.
Yeah.
Probably because there's no cops anymore there though. They probably
No, they
changed it.
still have 'em.
Minneapolis. That's one.
Yeah.
Their whole police district left, gone. They don't
Yeah.
have cops. That city is patrolled by the surroundings.
Yeah, no, Seattle still has
Good.
cops. They just dropped the. They just beat. Oh, you got all these vigilantes that just be running around, just beating the shit out of people, and then just calling the cops and being like, "Yeah, come get them."
Yeah, somebody tried to rob a store, but he knocked the fuck out, missing 17th on the block. It was Neighbor Man got him.
1738.
It's like a whole band of them too. Like they're all like it's pretty funny.
A whole ass Justice League
It's
out there.
hilarious, yeah.
Yeah, it was. They're like fuck. They're like fuck freedom fighting in Ukraine and fucking the Gaza Strip. I'm going to Seattle.
I'm going home,
Yeah.
dog. I'm going to Seattle.
Yeah, strike.
Oh,
It's totally
shit.
fine, though.
I may be in the market for some fully automatic AK-47. No.
You say stuff like that, we're going to end up with a lot more listeners.
I think we've
than we
already
need.
said that. As long as you say Biden 2024 at the end, you're allowed to say anything.
A bunch of shadow listeners that don't show up. That's what'll happen. They'll be like, what? But it said I had 900 views.
I've been frantically searching the web for an automatic AK.
And good night. So that I can send it in and get them banned.
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 It's ghost guns.
Oh, hey, yes. You know,
What is that? What is a ghost gun?
Anything homemade that you're constitutionally protected to make, but yeah. Like if you because you can 3D print a CZ Scorpion.
But
like
you would still need like
a barrel, a block, a blowback block, and a gas
Nothing
line.
nothing that can tie back to you,
or
like
be,
nothing
or be called a gun.
number, like nothing serialized.
and it's like a valid gun, like good
100
faithful gun.
Dude, there's some 3D
trust.
printed guns that they're like trying to figure out how a name brand company can buy them to make them better. But like they want to keep it the same, but like just put their like if Smith & Wesson wants to buy
So do you think it's a problem?
no.
I just don't know.
No.
I don't know if it's
No,
like
because
a
anybody that's
thing.
gonna do something like that isn't fucking ignorant.
But also, if you printed this gun, how would there not be a way to tell where it was printed?
Because
At
how
least-
would they, you mean?
You
How
could
would you
print
know?
it.
Because
It's on a
was with
3D printer.
computer, right? Though? I
Yeah,
guess it's
but-
offline.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a lot of people that do a lot of stuff offline for 3D
But they
printing.
yeah.
know,
So, but yeah,
right.
for
yeah,
that exact
they
reason.
clearly-
know, though.
clearly, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They probably could.
Barrels down to it, yeah. If they wanted to, they would.
See, I was under the impression that you would still have to buy you would still have to get basically the firing part of it. Like
Yeah, that's
but
all.
something
all
with
none
those-
of
a
that's
serial
serialized.
number on it?
Nothing
No,
is
that's
serialized.
all-
The only thing
that's all
that's
tool parts
serialized
of
is
that,
the
too.
handle, literally.
Yeah. Well, that depends on certain guns.
Well, clearly, but
Right.
yeah,
that's
but,
why I'm
but-
voting for Biden.
but for the most part,
He's
it's
right.
the handle. The lower on an
Yeah.
AR is just the little.
You can buy
lower,
all
like,
the parts, but
you know what I'm
you
saying?
need to buy the serial thing from a shop
Right.
normally.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, everything else can get shipped right to your doorstep.
Yeah.
You don't need.
But that's
an
normal.
F-
That's
FFL.
what I thought he
Right, so
he
the-
was
the
trying to
part
make
that-
it. They were trying to make it. They're trying to make it so that though. So once you start adding shit to your gun, that's considered a ghost gun. They're trying to label it.
Well, yeah, because
like
it's
that.
not the way it came.
They're trying to
They're,
label
they're
it.
saying
like,
it's
yeah,
a ghost because then if you,
But you're buying the serial.
like I hate to help
Number.
every criminal on the planet, but okay, you go
The
buy,
3D
you buy a
printed
gun.
thing is sketchy.
Yes and no.
Yeah, for sure.
Operations
But buying
wise,
a
no.
gun and putting it together.
Well, the other problem with it is 9 out of 10 times the people that are doing it don't have the
it's
actual
not a criminal.
printer.
It's
or
not gonna
anything
be
to make
someone-
one that's reliable or safe.
It's not the
enough.
mob.
The
It's not the
only-
mob.
The only one I'm gonna say is not true with that is a Polymer 80,
Yeah,
because then Dagger bought
yeah,
Palmetto
but
State bought the
but
frame.
you can't just use any bullshit printer either way. Like you,
And
that's-
also,
No,
I
you
feel
can-
like,
I mean-
but there's a lot of people out there that just think they can go buy a fucking Amazon
Yeah,
$100 fucking
absolutely.
3D printer and
No,
be like, yeah, I'm gonna go
100%.
print this fucking lower, and then it explodes in their fucking hand.
Absolutely,
and it's
absolutely.
like, yeah, because you
Okay.
can't
So
can't
here's
build a
another
house
thing.
with fucking, you know what I mean?
With Legos.
Toothpicks.
Yeah.
So
It's a
even if-
brick. What do you mean?
Even if they did make a law against it, or even maybe there is a law. Even if they did, it's not stopping someone who was going to use it for something bad anyway to do it anyway.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
their
they're-
whole,
yeah,
Whether
no,
there's a law
that's
or
the whole
not.
flaw
I mean,
in
it's
it.
like-
Is people that are
Dude,
pro
you
gun.
could make a fucking gun out of wood
Why
if you
not?
wanted.
Why have
What
the
do you-
law at all?
The fuck you mean?
What?
An arrow is lethal because
Well, yeah,
and that's
yeah,
the direction we'll end
Yeah,
up
but you
in.
could
though.
make a fucking
Yeah,
actual
that's what they're
combusting
saying.
fucking like a whole ass
yeah.
legit gun
That's
straight
made of wood.
carved out of wood with a by hand, like if you want it. It's yeah, which they do that shit with the shotgun shells all the time, and it's literally just a fucking like a
Oh
piece,
my God.
a piece of fucking bamboo
Well, yeah.
with a fucking
The-
rubber band on the end, dude.
Tokyo, the prime. What do they have?
Yeah, that
He was
Prime
killed by a
Minister-
homemade shotgun.
The person
don't have
they
guns
made,
there.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
made a homemade shotgun, and they made it again simple.
Motherfuckers made fireworks. You think
basically
they
made
can't
of
make a
fucking
weapon.
wood.
Well, you can buy the ammo, no problem.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Which goes back
but
to
like I said, yeah,
But
literally
you can make
any-
shotgun ammo.
I mean, yeah,
no problem.
well, yeah. He
I know
made
people do it with
3/4 gas
steel
pipe,
pipes and shit. Yeah.
had them welded together and figured out a way to
It
build
looked
a.
fake. The video of it. He just walks up to him and shoots him. It's
Yeah.
like it was the weirdest
It's like
thing ever.
it's a double side by side.
But that goes into the fact right there that guess what? You can ban all you want. It'll fucking
the
happen.
person who's gonna use it's gonna do it.
exactly
Right.
If there's a fucking will, there's a way.
Every time.
I mean,
crazy people gonna do crazy shit.
and it's even worse, really, because of the fact that of just just how I don't even know how to explain it. How like far we're into it. That like
there's no stopping.
It's not
it.
even just like I said, like bamboo and shit like that. Like, no, people are gonna come up with some fucking shit. Like, it's gonna be legit as fuck. Like, it is what it is.
Right.
It's too far gone.
But that's what there's some legislation I know that goes along with like the ghost gun stuff. They were talking about also like I think it was California, but they wanted to get rid of like 3D printers, and then they were talking about getting rid of lathes and CNC machines because then like if you were in that sense
just shut down America.
Right. Like,
everything that was ever made that is still made here currently.
I'm saying they would have to
gone.
be at a business. Like, you wouldn't be able to have one at home.
Yeah, but everybody knows that every person that makes in a machine shop that has a CNC or a thing, they make whatever the fuck they want whenever the fuck they want.
And that's what it goes back to him saying it's too far now.
Yeah,
everything is
a
robot.
Exactly. Like, it's too easily acceptable for somebody to make something that is legit. Like, there's just, you can't, there's nothing.
But I'm saying they have a lot of
accessible.
legislation in place to try and get rid of that stuff.
It's impossible. There's no shot.
I know. I agree.
But that's even the thing.
silly.
Even if let's say you take away all that shit, let's say you completely get rid of it, right?
Yeah, you can't have one at your house.
Okay, now let's think about it honestly. You want to go make a fucking thing, but you want it to be better than a fucking lead pipe.
Yeah.
How easy is that going to be for you to come up and to make something by hand, you know what I'm saying, without a CNC and without a fucking lathe?
Yeah.
It's going to still look like a fucking gun, and it's going to be a fucking gun.
Yeah.
You're not going to need any of that shit to do it. Like,
true.
And you're talking about some of these people, if they want to, they're going to be years in planning. It's a wrap, bro. You're done.
Yeah.
They're going to just recreate a fucking, you know what I mean?
That's my thing. There's got to be the cartel's got to be going crazy just printing guns, right?
Oh yeah.
But
And
they
then
always
but that's the other
have.
thing too. Is
But
like,
they
think
don't.
about
They
it.
don't have to worry about it. They
Think
got
about
their
if you
supply
think
guns
about
by the
think
biggest
about it this way
gun
too. Let's
dealer
think
in
about
the
it this way.
world.
What you're actually gonna end up making, because now you're like, all right, I'm gonna put this work into it. I'm not just gonna make a fucking 9mm fucking handgun. You're gonna be making the AA fucking 12 fucking shotgun.
They don't want.
You're gonna be out here with a full auto fucking
don't want
shotty
us
just
to-
tearing through shit.
They don't want us to be able
Why
to
the
build
fuck
a
not?
militia.
If I'm spending
Well,
the time in the fucking
well,
like equal.
If we're going
fire.
to talk about if I'm going to be damaging something or I want to create the most harm possible. Maybe I shouldn't say this on tape, but like I would use a shotgun.
killdozer.
Well, yeah,
right,
that
I was
too.
gonna say a fucking bulldozer.
A bulldozer, but no,
It's
like
still a weapon.
right.
Killdozer, like
But like a shotgun, like everyone's like, oh, ARs are just death machines. Do you know what happens when people get hit with a shotgun?
well,
like
22, yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
like-
but
Right.
shotguns are even better because it's more just point and shoot.
shotguns are my
Right.
favorite.
Honestly,
they ain't gotta have no accuracy or
dude.
nothing.
And there's so many
nah,
different
dude.
types of
You
bullets.
drop a piece of fucking lead on the fucking end of it, and you're good to go.
You're good.
That's your fucking sight.
Going. It's wild to me.
I should have bought that shotgun that one day.
Always buy a shotgun.
I told you.
Oh well.
Every time I have a chance to buy one.
The only reason I didn't was
And then I
because
do
it
it.
was missing the dust cover on the fucking thing, which is pointless. But
You could buy one.
I know. But I felt like for the price, it should have had it.
Yeah.
It should have been cleaner than what it was.
Well,
For-
what-
It
so-
was a used shotgun.
So what are you looking
it was in the
for,
used
too?
section.
I know. I was
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I remember.
So that's where I was kind of like, that's why I was like, I don't like that.
but it's cheap.
It wasn't that cheap though.
I think it was good for the price.
I think $100 less would have been fucking mint. That would have been cheap.
Yeah.
But I think where it was at was kind of like mid. I think it should have been.
Was it like
because it had
3
a
or
lot of
5?
like bangs and scratches and shit on it too.
See, I'm all for it. I don't know if they buy them anymore, but they used to have like the old cruiser shotguns. The police like shotgun, like the used fucking.
yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
I want
my
one of those
fucking
so
40
bad.
is a police gun.
Yeah,
That thing's fucking mint, and that
Right.
thing's probably got 100,000 rounds through it.
if that though.
I mean, it was New York.
I mean, again, if that.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, that thing's fucking mint.
You had like the one like bicycle cops.
Right.
He never touched it.
Right. I mean, it came in the box still and everything with all. Well, you could tell. No, you could tell the rounds are through it. The mags.
I have
they're not black no more.
I have a OG
they've been ran.
fucking Cleveland police force double barrel shotgun that was made like around here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got 2 double barrel shotguns. Old ass.
I have an old Stagecoach Western Union side by side.
I have an old police issued Smith & Wesson too, 6-shooter. That one's crispy as fuck, chrome. But it's just cool just because the history behind it.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of revolvers. I love revolvers.
You got like full size revolvers or like
I
little
have
like
all shapes and
like
sizes, colors.
We have to sit down.
all kinds of
whole-
everything.
whole
literally.
thing for that. For me.
I know. I almost told you to come over earlier just to do that before my dad came home, but I was like, fuck it. But I definitely want to show you the. safe. My dad would be more happy to show you it all, actually.
Well, yeah. It's not like you're going nowhere fast.
Yeah.
Hey. I mean, I want to buy another. I have one revolver. It's mine, but it's.
I still gotta get one fucking like python killing fucking shotgun shell shooting one.
big dog 500. Or
No,
I
he's
need a
the
shotgun
410
one.
shotgun.
oh, you want like a judge or like
Yeah.
No.
yeah. I'm about that.
Everyone needs a 500.
I kind of want a Nighthawk or like a Super Hawk.
Yeah, but also.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I want a revolver. I'm just like, if it has to be a full size revolver, I feel like.
What size is that round?
500?
No, the one that shoots the 410 shotgun. It's like,
It shoots-
4570.
yeah, that's it.
So
It
that's
shoots.
a big girl.
What?
At
It shoots a
4570.
410 and what?
4570.
Yeah, so it shoots all kinds of rounds. You can get tracers and fucking all
Well,
kinds
yeah,
of
yeah,
shit
but it
for
shoots a 410 shotgun shell.
Yeah, so
It's
you can
410.
get long.
Yeah.
4570.
You can get a
45
long
mag.
one though
I was
too.
gonna say 45 mag.
They have
like
the shorter
super
and a
and-
longer one.
45
You got to
mag.
get the longer
45
one
mags are pretty much a fucking shotgun shell.
because you can get rifle rounds for it.
Yeah, you can buy rifle rounds.
Because
You
they
can
sell a
get,
shorter one. Fuck that one. You want the longer
yeah,
one.
fuck
yeah,
that.
no, yeah.
break
The
your
long
fucking
fuckers.
wrist.
Yeah.
I've shot one that short. It's not terrible, but I don't. It wouldn't be a comfortable.
I
all
think
the
it's
time.
always like, yeah. I don't.
Give me the longer barrel every time. Fucking.
Just because of what it does.
Yeah.
When does shotgun start?
Do we have somewhere to shoot
December?
that's not a
December.
not a
Nate's telling me to go get my shit.
not a
'Cause
range?
He's got 2.
You can use, if you want to use a shotgun, I got that.
Nate's got one for me.
I got a
But
450 if you want to use the 450.
I need to just go get one.
Where you gonna go?
Maybe
hunt?
now that I'm making, now that I'm making more money, maybe I can get one now.
Do we have somewhere to shoot though? That's not a range. Like, do we have a
you
friend?
can always find one. Tommy got places too.
I seen him asking though for somewhere to sight something in. And I'm like, well, that doesn't.
Well, that's because he's trying to sight something. He's trying to sight in a long range.
I don't have anything sighted.
He was trying to sight in like 300 yards out. Like he's
Yeah.
Like
he-
uninterrupted.
Yeah.
Remember
like
Nate's
20 inch
uncle's
barrel.
place?
What?
Remember Nate's uncle's place?
Yeah,
That
Kenny.
was
They
so
don't. You don't have
perfect.
that house no more.
That was so perfect.
I guess he does. He still shoots at the house that he has now though, because
Yeah.
him and his wife got divorced.
Yeah, that was perfect though. Sit right in the barn and you have that. Like that was way out
Dude,
there.
that
It
was
seemed
perfect.
like-
That was 100 yards.
Yeah, that was perfect.
It was literally exactly 100 yards from inside the barn door on the stand to the mound.
Dude, something weird as fuck happened to me and Nate when we were shooting that rifle. We were both sitting there and the rifle was on the table and it just went off.
Oh yeah, it
I was
happens a lot.
He was like, "Did you?" And I'm like,
Dude, I remember Matt years ago. Matt was on his way to Danville, and they were riding in the car in his baby mom's car. There's a fucking bullet hole coming out of it after that fucking trip because they had a couple guns with them. They had an AK with them. Just fucking started shooting. Well, it was just pointed up, you know what I mean, towards the window. Just fucking started going off in the back seat with nobody touching it. Like,
"Yeah."
yeah.
I'm like, definitely not travel with the. That's not keep this loaded
Check.
anymore.
Yeah.
It was a fucking Savage, but it had a scope on it that was like $1,000 scope. Fucking $250 gun with
Yep.
$1,000 scope on it. That's
was
the way to
was
go.
it Kenny's?
Yeah.
I mean, but Savage is
wasn't
consistent though.
What
it was
what
that Black Savage.
Oh, okay. What scope was on it? Was it the night vision?
No, it was probably like $800 scope or something. But yeah,
The Mega Telescope 9000.
it just had a fucking nice scope on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't night vision, I don't think.
I know he had a couple night vision ones. He had the one that connected to his phone and shit, so you could watch. So like we'd shoot at night, and it shows you on your phone on the app exactly what they're seeing through the scope.
That's crazy.
So like while one of us is shooting, you know what I mean,
That's
the
so
other two can
crazy.
sit there and watch and
like
watch
a fucking Switch game.
Dude,
like-
they ended up
or
that's
VR.
how that's how Nate and Kenny Nate ended up shooting that coyote that one time because of that, because they were literally shooting at night.
I don't know if
And-
that's even legal, but all right. Maybe coyotes.
Yeah, coyotes, yeah, that's legal.
Yotes.
There's no thing against them. But yeah, they were just shooting, and fucking next thing you know, Kenny's sitting there on the phone watching, and fucking Nate's looking. Next thing you know, fucking a pack of coyotes come riding through. Nate and Kenny was like, "Fucking
What
get
the
one."
fuck?
He was
Yeah,
like, "Get at least
'em.
one."
Yeah,
You know.
get him.
And yeah, he ended up getting that fucking one. Dude, that thing was fucking big too. That one that he got.
That's crazy.
It was a big, dude. Like it was a big coyote
What
for Ohio.
dumbass fucking coyotes came walking around. They're like, "Where are these gunshots?"
Like for Ohio, it was crazy. Like it was a big one because normally they're really not that big around here.
Even it was a pack too.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he was
I
just
never
trying to
seen
pick
that.
them off, just running through.
Yeah. Colin's dad's got a crazy story about hunting, and a pack of coyotes just came up on him.
Yeah.
Literally, like they were just on him.
Dude,
And he fought them off. Like
Yeah,
it was like a whole story where he fought them all off and
if
killed
there's
them.
enough of them, they'll fucking go.
Yeah.
They'll come at you.
Yeah. He would have to tell it, but it was a wild
Yeah.
fucking hunting story.
Yeah, if they got enough of them in the pack, they'll fucking come right at you as one person. They're
Yeah.
down. They don't give a shit. We used to have them come up to us all the time at Ramsey's when
They
we'd be
will.
back
They
there.
will
crazy.
definitely try and assault you. And
I
figure
never
out if
seen
you're
them
food.
come up on.
There was like one pack back then. Like we'd see a lot of them, and like you'd hear them and all that, and they'd be close, and like you'd see little packs, like 5 or 6 of them, whatever, dude. One night, dude, there was like fucking 30 of them fucking things, dude.
And they
coming
was
through
ready. They're
Ramsey's,
like,
bro.
Damn.
you getting
Dude,
it.
and dude, they got literally, they were probably within 15 feet of us, and we didn't even know that they were there.
Yeah, that's how it is.
We were sitting there at a fire. It was like me, John, Nick, and Matt, and literally we're just sitting there like caking it, no music, nothing, just sitting there at the fire drinking, like not really even talking. Next thing you know, you just heard them just start, every single one of them just start howling and barking, and we're like, what? Like, dude, there was so many that you just seen all 4 of us just right up in trees. We were just like, yeah, fuck that. Because you figure we were only, they would go right through the wide open over there behind Ramsey's, and fucking we were probably 20 feet, off of that.
Right.
So like they were probably coming right through, heard us, and was like, "What's going on over here? What are these guys doing?"
Oh, it's warm and shit. Like
Yeah.
that fire's the only thing stopping us from eating you. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, we were up in them trees for like an hour. Like fuck that.
Squall up the tree. Fucking got your case of beer up there, like cracking
Shit,
beers and
dude.
pissing on coyotes. Oh fuck, dude. Actually, what's crazy too is like it makes me think of the movie The Gray, or Into the Gray.
That's the Liam.
Yeah, with the wolves.
Yeah.
So there's a call out right now at work for that job. Not the sniper job, but the welding on the North Slope. Like welding pipeline through
Yeah.
there. And they're like paying like $61 an
Oh, I
hour and
bet,
all this other, like like
Surprised it's not more.
dude, no, well
Honestly.
the package is 91.
Yeah.
But they're paying like 62 on the check. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you do not miss the morning bus to the airport because it's all paid for by the employer. They're like, don't miss the morning bus. Don't miss the morning flight. And it's like, wait, what? Like they have to land this fucking like ski plane. It's not a runway. They're landing like on the hill in some snow.
Yeah.
And like just
Yep.
like, all right, get out. Like,
All right, get out.
what?
I'm gonna need more than the $91 fucking
Our
an hour
fucking boss
check.
flies, dude. He's like getting his pilot's license right now and shit. He's
That's kinda
always
cool,
out
though.
There's a
flying.
lot of people that do, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's not that expensive. Everybody thought it was like, oh, it's like $100,000 to get pilot. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
nowadays. Yeah.
It's literally the hours. Like it's just like you have to go.
All butt hurt because he's like, we're over here fucking working Saturdays, and this motherfucker's just out here flying a fucking plane.
Fucking.
He go fly over, and be like, y'all ain't working hard enough.
Colin's uncle's the sniper for like this area when they need a sniper too. One of his uncles. It's mostly animals that he has to do.
Yeah.
Just if they did need.
We got a loose monkey.
Yeah.
We got a loose kangaroo.
No,
dude.
yeah, this
Red
train
drill.
crashed. This train crashed of monkeys we've been testing chemicals on. Did you seen that?
Or wait, no, what was it? What?
Yeah.
What
Like
was that?
Pennsylvania?
What else? What, was it tigers and lions that got out?
Where in Zanesville? Or are you talking about?
Yeah,
just
whatever we
North
had.
Ridgeville had the kangaroo.
Yeah, and they. Well, that's just a dude. That's just
Yeah.
one kangaroo.
But
That's
he's
just
got,
a guy.
He's got 4.
Does he have 4?
He has 4 of them. Well,
Oh my God.
okay, so 2 of them I think are kangaroos, and I think he has 2 wallabies. But
Oh, okay.
They
okay.
look like
Yeah.
wallabies are small kangaroos. And
Yeah, I know that one kangaroo gets out every year at least once. And they literally post that shit in the newspaper
it's the
every
big,
year. And
it's the
like,
red
yeah, we
one
know.
too, because it's the
Like,
fucking cock
yeah,
diesel.
yeah,
the
yeah,
police went to
Yeah.
capture it. And
I know
it was like,
it was like the first time it happened, that motherfucker like jumped on the cruiser. Was like, "What's up?"
smashed the shit
Like,
out
what's
of it.
up, cuz?
And it was like sitting there looking at him like, "What are you doing?" Like,
It's like, bro, how does this dude still have his exotic pet license at all?
right.
you don't need one for a kangaroo.
What was the guy's
for
name?
the other shit he owns? He does
Oh,
though.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right? Like you could just own a kangaroo.
What was the big cat guy? That was
the Zane.
Netflix
Oh
thing that
fuck.
was all
Oh, you're
popular
talking about fuck.
during COVID.
Tiger
Everyone
King.
watched it. Tiger
Oh,
King.
that dude! I
He's
was
fucking
literally,
King.
I was stuck on Lion King
Roo
and
King.
the fucking Scorpion King. I was
You're
like,
like, what?
I was like,
You
it's
nailed
King.
it.
I was like,
Nailed
it's
it.
something King, dude.
That's what I was gonna call
And then
him.
I'm
Was
like-
something
I'm like,
King
no.
of King.
I'm like, no,
Is
that's a
Tiger-
movie. No, that's a movie.
What's his Joe Exotic?
Yeah, Joe
You said
Exotic.
exotic something, and I'm like,
Carol Baskin.
yeah, yes,
Carol
that's what I kept thinking. Carol
Bitch.
Baskins, dude. They found that bitch's husband alive.
What?
He was in Costa Rica.
Hiding.
whole time?
Yeah, this whole
Hiding.
time. You could been hiding.
So Trump should have pardoned him?
Low key.
Dude, Trump was pardoning everyone. This dude was like, "Oh, I'm out. I'm out for sure. Like,
Dude, I'm out for sure.
My ratings are so up. Like this dude has to love me."
Netflix just called. They put money on my books. Like I'm good.
Trump was like, "I don't know. He looks like Hillary."
I don't know.
I don't know.
Looks like Hillary.
I don't know. He might vote for me or he might not.
He's Italian. He can't even.
He's gay. I like the gays.
I like the gays. I'm big with a lot of gays.
I'm big
like
with
me.
a lot of gays.
The gay community.
But I
likes me.
hate fucking tigers. It's like, oh, all right.
He was like, "Me and Mike get along." Tyson, of course.
That was too perfect. It was too fucking. Me and Mike get along. Neil Tyson. Fucking. That has to be the best. I love you. It's been too long.
I watched way too much Trump to not just have it.
That was just. Oh my god. Like the things you can't get perfect. That was the perfect thing. Fuck.
Mm.
Do you think was Trump the reason that the tiger was attacking someone at Mike Tyson's house during his Halloween party?
I have no idea.
In his
I don't know
nose?
anything about
Yeah, I mean, it was the orange that threw him off. You
the
know,
orange.
Set tripping.
He said, I seen orange and no stripes. Nah. Oh fuck! I'm gonna die.
Had a yellow mane.
He was
Right.
like, "Oh hell no, not my hood."
So, the blacks.
Stripes.
Typically.
It's a
Gee.
yeah. It's 11.
23% of the population, but makes up 50% of the crime rate.
Um, 0.02% of the population, but owns 100% of the banks.
Also owns 94% of the Dodge Chargers in the world.
In the world. Yeah, your bank's one, I mean,
Oof.
he already had a front lawn service for them. He's like, I like the Jews. The Jews are good.
Yeah, he was always big on the Jews.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're
That was
stingy fucks.
That was people's biggest gripe on Trump was that he was big.
He gets canceled like Kanye and Adidas or
My
something.
nose is just as big as theirs, dude. It's all right.
He's like, I am Jewish propaganda.
I am the Jew propaganda.
I can pass for one.
No, but
He said, "Hey, what up, Spruill's little sister?" Hollering at her. And shit.
Spizzle, Spizzly.
Wildness. Every single one of them fucking 24% fucking scat packs.
Yeah.
That's wild.
The other percent is the military.
The sign-on bonus boys. Yeah, it's them too. I kind of think that's wild though. Like you think about like the primary ownership of like Dodge Chargers and Challengers in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s. Like who was buying those cars?
Fucking racist white dudes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's facts.
So that's your primary ownership.
Yeah, but I mean, then again, but then again,
They were also $1,000.
Oh
well,
yeah.
so
What monkey? Oh shit.
yeah,
Here we go,
exactly.
yeah.
So were they though? They were
Yeah.
also the same price.
Oh my god, dude! How about the Detroit Lions? Their season, they haven't had a season this good since before you could own a slave. Like,
Jesus Christ!
Fuck.
it was like
Did they put that? They had that on Monday Night Football.
It was
They had
like
that on
Monday
their
Night
hat.
Football. They had that
Joe
on the
Buck's
screen.
on there.
No, they
know.
haven't had a record
Bob.
this good since like 1913 though. So like, oof.
Jesus Christ.
Football's that old.
Barely.
It goes back. It's like 1930 something.
Fuck, I don't know.
The NFL is 1913 or 30 something.
I
think it's
honestly
It's
don't
one or
remember.
the other.
Probably 23.
But
No, we'd know.
yesterday,
Yeah,
Say
it'd be like
100 year. Yeah.
yesterday was 11/21/23, and it was the best day for any Steelers fan to ever come to fruition. No one thought it would ever happen.
That they got rid of that motherfucker.
Yeah, I couldn't be more happier that the Steelers lost that game to the Browns. When it happened, obviously I was pissed.
It was like I literally was like, "Damn,
Yeah, how
my dude
were you
Alec
feeling?
can't win this week."
I wasn't
like,
mad that
fuck.
I lost to the Browns. I was just watching. If you watched that game at all, I feel bad for you. But as a Steelers fan, you're like, there was no such thing as an offense unless we gave Jalen Warren, our backup running back, the ball.
Yeah.
We gave him the ball for 3 plays, and that was the only 3
Miles-
plays that made us any points.
Myles Garrett was.
It's Myles Garrett. But guess
That
what?
shit with the fucking helmet had me.
Dude, I was,
That was funny.
losing
That was
my
funny as
fucking
shit.
shit.
That was
They
Like,
were
you
probably
the last one that
They
needs
were
to hold
probably
that.
laughing so
And he
hard
was
on
like-
the field, bro.
But
His
also,
big ass had his hands up like.
but also,
I don't know.
good though. So if we would have won that game, that would have been a whole nother week with the worst offensive coach of all time, Matt Canada.
I mean, something needed to
If
happen.
we would have won that game, we'd have kept Matt Canada for the next we would have kept him for the rest of the year, and next year would have had another 9-8 season
Yeah.
with Matt Canada.
Yeah.
And
Breaking
that's not
500.
Steelers shit, dude. Steelers shit is you
Winning.
wave that yellow towel and no one talks shit about it because we're going to fucking beat you when we come to see you.
Yeah.
We're used to winning 13 plus games a year. You can't talk shit to us. We're going to beat any fucking team no matter what. And we're not like that. We're not.
No.
The last 3 years, it's bullshit. And
500 season.
It was all
500
Matt
season.
Canada, Matt Canada, Matt Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday was the best day of my life.
They hire somebody wild to replace him.
They don't have anyone right now. It just is what it is for the rest of the year. We don't expect to do anything now. But thank God that motherfucker's gone. We might throw a ball further than 5 yards down the field and to the middle of the field.
Yeah.
And
In double zone coverage.
And we might
Twice.
we might hand the ball off on first down. That might be a thing we do now.
That'd be cool.
That would be so cool.
Can we start counting the safeties though?
Also, your brother looks exactly like Jalen Warren, the best running back to ever exist.
Yeah. He's got
You
a
know
couple.
that?
No, they have a bunch of side by side pictures
Yeah.
because he
They're
goes to the
same
Steelers
exact
games.
person. I don't know.
And
He
they're
looks
like,
exactly like his brother.
yeah. doppelganger.
This dude's like 5'8". He was undrafted. Was never supposed to be anything. He's the best running back of all time.
Gotta pull him up for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, what?
Also, the Browns suck.
Hey, dude.
Miles Garrett.
I'm just
is a
saying,
dog.
we've came a long way. We used to be proud of 0 wins.
Right now, when you guys lose a game, you're like, "Oh, we suck," and then when you win a game, you're winning the Super Bowl.
Facts. It's like, no. Yeah.
That's his brother. It's the same person. Let me see. Yeah, it literally I just imagine that little 4x4 fucking off-road Yaminer. A little hippie kid next to him.
A little Fraser. A little fake razor.
Top blown off.
Hey, whatever. The
It ripped.
thing's quick, and
I'm
it's
scared of those things. I would never
Mikey
get in
don't.
the passenger seat of one of those.
Until I buy one, then you will.
Well, maybe you, but could you imagine getting into some random ass dude's fucking
Yeah,
side by
don't.
side?
Yeah, ask Chicken about it.
No.
He almost died.
I bet.
Feel
I
that.
believe it.
Yep. Some moron.
Just flipped it on him.
Oh, dude.
Just flattened it.
Oh, yeah.
Told.
Literally. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, like one of those videos, you're like, that guy's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ejectocitos, the whole 9.
Nice. Every video I see of one of those, the whole thing's just getting crushed into a tiny can. And I'm like, dirt bikes.
I don't need that.
Matt like felt bad for a dude too because he had insurance and shit, and they were trying to like pay him the insurance.
Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were like trying to like pay him like because he was passenger and shit. They were like, so they kept calling him, and he's like, I don't want
nothing to do with
it.
nothing.
Yeah,
I
he's
feel
like,
that shit.
and they're like, and I told him, I'm like, dude, I was like, they're not like, they just want,
Yeah.
they don't want you to sue them.
Yeah.
I was like, so whatever they're trying to offer you, just take it.
Yeah.
And then what that does is literally makes it so that you can't sue them afterwards.
It's over with.
And you just got to check for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can kind of mitigate that too.
What do you mean?
They call you and say, we want to offer you.
Yeah, but he didn't
didn't want to do
nothing.
none of that.
I get that, but I'm saying had he taken it, he could have been like, oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but
if
that's
you
the
guys
thing,
call me
but
back with a better price.
He didn't get nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's dumb.
But yeah, and the dude even called and was like, dude, not take the money, bro. He's like, I have to pay the deductible no matter what.
Right.
He's like, it's not coming out of my pocket.
Yeah.
It's like, right.
That's why it pays insurance every fucking month.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is what it is.
If I had insurance on I do actually. If Alec would have wrecked my 140, I'd have just been like, it is what it is.
Can't even. It's a dirt bike. Can't.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Zach sure shit found a way to wreck that one.
Who?
Going up that 110.
He just broke the fender off. You know.
But
What?
the first time he slid it down the fucking hill though.
They all do. That's how they get back down the hills. How do you think they get back down the hill climbs when they don't make it?
You fucking turn around.
No, not when you're doing a real hill climb.
So we sliding.
Yeah. Yeah, you see them do it all the time. They just slide them bitches on. It don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's just a rear fender. That's normal.
Yeah, but it was funny
honestly,
as fuck.
Honestly, mine shouldn't even be on, really. I've fucking hit it a couple times. But somehow mine fucking stayed on and didn't break. But the rear fenders break super easy.
It was funny to me, just like the violence level of like smack.
Which that rear fender is like fucking $13 or some shit.
Yeah.
That's
what he was telling him too. He's like,
cheap.
I'll send it to you right now. It's $13. And he's like,
Yeah.
it's not the point. It's mine. And I was like, ooh, I get it.
Yeah, they're so cheap.
But like you also, I don't know if you.
I mean, if you're gonna ride it, you might as well fucking ride it.
Yeah, ride it to ride it. If your friends like,
I mean,
hey,
plastics.
Wait, he got a.
But like I said, plastics is like bullshit. It is what it is. That's
Did
the thing,
he
though.
just
That's
take
the
it
worst
out?
you're gonna do is break a plastic. What are you gonna do? Buy a whole new plastic kit for $100? Oh,
depending on the vehicle, yeah.
What do you mean? Every dirt bike. The most expensive set of plastics for any dirt bike is like $140. Any dirt bike. List it. Put it in there. Brand new set of plastics. $140 is the most expensive one.
It's crazy to me.
I mean,
it's just crazy because like I live in the 4-wheeler world.
Yeah, exactly. You see where the difference
It's over
lay?
with.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Why do you think I was like, fuck that? I want
$900. Yeah.
Why do you
Let
think
me
I
get
was-
a dirt bike.
Yeah. Why do you think I was like, yeah, I'm going dirt bike and I'm all about it. Fuck bending axles. Fuck tie rods.
Everything.
Fuck the
whole ass
plastics.
car.
You ain't wrong.
Like, fuck it all, bro. Fuck that. It's too much work.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's too much work, too much money for it. Fuck that. It's a pain in the ass to haul. Way easier to haul a dirt bike than it is a fucking 4-wheeler.
Load, offload.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now, like, look, you got your truck. You got your truck back.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that helping?
Me?
You ain't got no trailer.
My neighbor does.
Yeah, and then what? Where are we putting the dirt bikes?
In the trailer.
With what? Because it ain't gonna be your quad. It ain't gonna fit. You
What do
see
you
the
mean?
problem?
No, I don't.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go buy that $400 one.
Yeah, you see
I
what I'm
already said
saying? Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And buy a
The
whole new
trailer
set.
becomes fucking
No.
worthless if we put your quad on it. We could fit 7 dirt bikes in the motherfucker, but you put 1 quad in it, it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where it's like, it's fuck quads, dude. Dirt bike where it's at. So much more fun.
I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. It just seems more safer
Dirt bike.
Quad.
in
or
my
quad.
eyes. A dirt bike,
Most people think the opposite because you don't have to balance on a quad.
but on a dirt bike you can freely
I
Correct.
do
I
anything.
slightly
Exactly.
disagree with you on
like
the
you're going
balance
up a
thing.
hill and you can't make it. You just hop off and
Yep.
you can
You just
walk
lay that
the bike
thing-
up the hill.
You literally
even.
lay it down, yeah.
Or
you could
down,
pick it up.
or go
Yeah,
down.
depending on the bike, you can fucking pick the thing up. If it's Marcus's bike, you can fucking just pick it up, put it on your shoulder.
I was like, "Are you for real?" And then he's like, "You don't want to ride it?" And I'm like, "Fuck no!" And
Dude,
he's
that
like,
thing's a
"Why?" And I'm
ripper,
like,
dude.
"Bro,
It's just a little guy.
Oh, dude, it's
It-
like a mid-size is what it is, really.
listen to me right now.
But it's got like the power of a full size.
This thing right here, this tube of Fireball, probably weighs the same.
Dude, like you can literally you could put 2 fingers underneath the rear fender and pick up the whole thing and spin it.
Yeah, ballerina,
It's
like
so cool.
gymnastic
And
type shit.
I was actually talking to Matt about this too, and we were talking about it, and like I guess it's like a known thing with those because like it has like such a good wheelbase and everything that like it's like so well balanced and just because I was like, dude, I'm going through them fucking whoops in the black tracks, fucking cruising, dude,
wide,
and it
wide.
literally felt like I was
Floating.
just like my handlebars were completely still.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, I'm.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, dude, it was crazy. He was, I mean, like, yeah, I guess it's like a thing. Dude, I was like, bro, if I get like a littler bike, like that I want to still be able to do shit on, that's the one, bro. That thing is a beast.
It definitely
It's
because
so
it was so
nasty.
light is why I didn't want to ride it.
It's super light, has like really good suspension though still, and then it fucking just has an insane amount of power still. Like honestly, insane.
Yeah.
That thing is quick.
Marcus got a little squirrely when we were in the bends and like lifted up a little.
He's gonna have to get used to it to where he can actually use the power band
Yeah.
clearly. But like, yeah, like he just don't know.
As a cruiser, it's great.
It's not. I don't know. It might be.
When we were just like going slow through
Well, we don't know
trails,
what it's doing to that spark plug. That's the problem. Because when
Oh, yeah,
when you
right.
cruise like that on a 2-stroke, it usually fouls the plugs fucking fast. So it's like it's gonna be something we'll have to see if it does start doing that or not
Yeah.
with him not fucking whipping it. Which like me even getting on it and doing that, clearing it out like that, probably fucking it might have saved his plug. Because next thing you know, if him riding around for 5 more minutes might have fucking fouled the plug out.
Yeah.
And that's another, I need to tell him that too. Like he's got to fucking clear it out every once in a while and all that shit. But it is what it is. But yeah, that thing is a fucking ripper, dude. Screaming.
For fucking sure.
Like, I want one.
Oh yeah.
You'd love it.
It made me want to just start riding that 125 Pacos. Like I'm about to just start whipping that. I gotta get the chain sprockets. Fuck it. Just so I can.
Fuck it.
Or well, I guess actually I lied. I don't even need to. I can ride the KDX. Keep forgetting that fucker's in there.
He's like, yeah, the
I should have just
garage
took.
is-
I could have just rode that day, but
The garage is cowied the fuck up.
I did say that to Matt. He said he just put that plug in there. It's brand new. So I was like, fuck. Damn it.
And you definitely wouldn't have filed that out.
No. Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't either way. Like, it shouldn't.
Right.
But especially not if we're only out there for an hour.
Right. That I told you that. I almost ate shit on that fucking tire.
Oh, yeah.
That was in that like back trail side that's all overgrown. I was like, fuck. Because I didn't see it.
Remember that tire's there. If we had to go back there and have a fire one day.
Grab it, yeah.
Throw it in the fire.
Tire fire dog, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing hotter, ain't nothing better.
Hey, dude, if you're at the black tracks, you might as well have black smoke.
Hey.
Can't see it in the dark.
So, I guess I'll save my near-death foot-breaking story for Patreon.
Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, and you could find out why our boy over here is in a fucking boot cast thing. It's wild. It's so wild.
Assuming that one day we'll record a Patreon episode. Probably next time.
Could be now, could be tomorrow.
Could be black, could be gay.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, you
Oh, yeah.
dickwads.
Yeah, that's a tomorrow thing that's happening.
Yeah.
It's not midnight.
I'm not saying it like it's
I don't know
midnight.
when
I ain't
this
no
will come
gremlin or
out.
nothing. I'm just saying, like, you know. Right, but we know what time it is. We just
Yeah.
saying it. I'm saying it now for everybody
Yeah, cool.
else.
I appreciate it. Happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, bro.
Happy Thanksgiving. Alex like, damn, you putting pressure on me to edit this bitch tonight?
No.
What the fuck?
No, that wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's going to get uploaded tonight
This
anyways.
is still recorded when it's recorded.
Right.
I'm not going to edit this until like a week from now.
Duh. Nah, you're not. You're going to do it tonight because you're down here. You're going to be like, c'est la vie.
Say love
And
it.
just fucking send it.
I'll probably do it in the morning. I might do it tonight. I might.
All right, anyways, we going to hear the story? Or we're waiting?
Now we're. Do we need to switch memory cards or anything? We good?
No. We're probably never going to record a second episode anyway.
What? We're trying to do that right now. Didn't you hear your boy over there?
What?
He said, all right, so now we can start the story.
Yes.
Yeah. See? He's about it.
I don't even understand what's happening.
He wasn't here for
Nothing's
the
happening.
full story.
He just wants to know what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard the full
Normally.
story. I've already heard it.
I told
Obviously.
him. He made it sound like you weren't coming over. So
Bullshit. I said you was coming.
I was going to wait to say
Honestly,
until we were
I
recording.
got stuck at the speedway. For real.
A light? Or you went in?
No, I went in.
Oh, that's, you
there
messed
was
up.
there was a unit in there, dude. You know.
There's a unit in there. Well, an easy way to start this, I guess, is long story short, is I almost wrecked my moped.
My Razor scooter.
My Razor scooter. Going about.
What's Greg drive? Shout out to Greg at Kennedy's.
Going a minimum 50 miles an hour. Almost wrecked my scooter right into the back of a car. Nearly. But I didn't. I missed the car almost completely, except for my foot.
Yee.
Long story short. But anyway, fucking, it's November. Like, riding season's been done.
Yeah.
But, like, it's been nice enough to ride.
Yeah.
So, I was just riding around town after work. Was about to go home, like, 12 different times. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm about to go fill up the tank. Went up, like, filled the tank up at Shell on 57. And left there, and I was just going to go fucking down through downtown Elyria, just like chill, ride back home. And I like get to the light for the highway. And like I'm in the straightaway to just go straight downtown. And fucking like kid on his like first bike, like some like fucking just some sports bike, like clearly his first bike though.
Probably like a 300.
Yeah. He's like in the turning lane. I'm like, no way. I'm like, dude, someone else is out. I'm like, yo. I'll just like wave to him, and I'm going straight. And the turning lane goes first, so he goes, and I was just like, fuck it. And I just went behind him. And we're just cruising down fucking 57, I guess you call it. But we're like between Gulf Road and Abbey on 57.
So the strip.
Yeah. But the cars are, it's like technically like rush hour, I guess you would say. It's between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
The cars are just going slow as fuck. I was just like, what the fuck? We're both in the fast lane.
Yeah.
It was not even anything crazy. I fucking go over into the right lane, and I usually favor like the middle of the road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I go over in the right lane, and I'm just going down, not the middle of the road, but I'm in the right lane, you know? And I picked up speed, and I'm just going to go past all these cars, and as soon as I fucking go over into the right lane, fucking one of the cars in the fast lane came over fucking in front of me, going slow as fuck, dude. I almost ran right into the back of him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I cut over, and I just went to go fucking gun it. And this car fucking came over just literally right in front of me. Just directly
Just
in
cut
front of
you
me.
off, baby,
Like, I should have ran right into the back of him.
yeah.
But I didn't want to fucking just steer right, you know what I mean? Or I didn't want to lay the bike down. So I just did what I could and went.
Yeah.
I went
Tried to
the,
go just enough.
Dude, I fucking almost didn't hit them.
Yeah.
You're about foot short.
I was up literally.
I'm sorry.
Like I
had two. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I basically didn't hit them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was leaned over enough that my foot. You seen what on my bike?
Yeah.
It was just like if I had mid controls, I swear to God, I would have missed them.
Yeah.
I was
Honestly.
I'm just sitting forward on the bike.
That's because we were looking at it and you could tell
I
it
just
hit the peg.
My foot just caught the fucking rear end of their fucking car.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the peg's twisted.
Yeah.
I didn't crash or nothing. I went right fucking past them, dude. And I felt that I hit them. You know what I mean? I didn't run into them, and I just looked down.
You felt that initial trauma, but that was it.
I looked down, dude, and my fucking ankle was just looking right back at me.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. And I was on the highway.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not stopping here, bro. I'm like, fuck. Like, it was just like, it was like one of those like videos you see from like India, like those crazy dudes on the scooter going down, splitting lanes on like a highway.
Oh my God.
It was like a video like that. I seen a video literally of like some crazy Indian dude just like in the middle of a highway, and the car just clipped his foot, and he just looked down, and his foot was just gone.
Yeah.
That was me, literally. But anyways, that happens. I look down. I'm like, fuck. I just gunned it down the fucking, that side lane of the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Just past everyone. I just passed everyone till the next street. Fucking reached down, shifted with my hand, and turned right.
I was wondering how you took that. Yeah.
I shifted with my hand and I was like, I just wanted to stop somewhere that wasn't going to be like cops or something.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I seen they were behind me with their hazards on, and I just pointed to that fucking bank and rolled behind that bank and like just got off my bike, bro, and I was just fucked. My foot I was fucked.
Yeah, I seen the blood and I was like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah. I try to ignore all that.
It was all up in the joint.
I was just breathing, just like military breath, like just the whole time, just like, okay. And I was like, fuck an ambulance. I'm like, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
Have my mom pick me up. And I don't know. That's just, had my mom pick me up from the fucking, I just happened to live like 15 minutes away. And the hospital was also like, it was just right around the corner from the hospital. So basically, I don't know. I had boots on that held my foot together while I got to the hospital, and luckily all it was my foot got ripped off.
Yeah.
Broke a peg. Broke something I was finna fix anyway on my bike. I don't know.
Your linkage is a little bent.
Yeah.
That's
That spike was in your
But,
ankle.
if we're gonna switch to make controls anyways.
well, dude. That
That's what-
shit.
that's what we were
That whole
saying.
bike should have been crashed, and I should have
Yeah.
been completely like
Facts.
fucked up, dude.
Yeah, think about how many people would have just fucking just rear-ended them and called
I'm
it.
like, smash. You know what though? Maybe
I was
maybe,
not gonna run into him, and I was not gonna fuck my bike up.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so
maybe
close.
he could have been like that Harley in that Miami crash where the dude like damn near endoed.
Oh,
And
yeah,
just
he
landed
went
flat.
front flipped onto the top of the car.
No, not that one. The one where the guy was like stunting on his bike,
I know what you're talking
dumped
about.
it, and it slid into like a street glide.
Yeah, I can't even remember.
And the
grabbing
street
my
glide
brakes
was
or
like
anything.
on
Just
its
ate
front
that
wheel.
shit.
Yeah, just was like skirt.
No, just imagine going to take off on your bike and a car just came out right in front of you.
Yeah.
I don't even
It
think I
happens,
hit the
yeah.
brakes or
It
anything.
happens a lot.
I just went right. I shouldn't. I could have been way smarter about it. Like I didn't have to put myself in that situation, but literally this motherfucker just came out.
Even
right
if
in
you
front of
could have
me.
been doing the speed limit and it
Yeah.
would have still happened.
Yeah,
Right.
literally.
That's the thing. You
I
could have been
wasn't
just
speeding. I literally went to get to speed. Like,
Right.
you're accelerating because everybody's going 40 and a 50.
I mean, I was
Yeah.
going to go.
It
Speed.
happens literally so much. It's insane.
I could have just been away from the cars and everything, though. But the only reason I was because there was that kid, and I was like, "Yo, my nigga, out in November, the only motherfucker." I'm like, all right. But yeah, could have been worse. Could have been better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You learn.
The worst part about it is, though, my birthday was Sunday.
The day
Yeah.
before.
My birthday was Sunday, and this happened on Monday. On Sunday, I turned 27, right? And that
27 club.
so
Yeah.
well, yeah. So
That
I was
too.
meant to die.
So they tried.
They tried.
This was your near death
I guess I'm
experience.
special.
And they didn't even they had a whole 365, bro, and they straight said, "Nah, they won."
But literally, the very first day, uncovered without insurance, this happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because 26 was
27.
my last.
Oh, yeah, no
I was
shit.
covered by my parents.
Yeah, no shit.
By my
Yeah.
mom.
That's fucking wild.
Literally the day before.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
So that's all.
I had to think about that a little bit. I mean, but I was on my own insurance, but I was 27 when I blew my knee out.
There you go.
Nick never had. I probably ain't been into a hospital since I was shit.
Since you're.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Last time
what'd you
broke
do when you were 27 years old? What did you do that?
I didn't have insurance, and I haven't had insurance since I was 20.
6 or whenever
No.
that year was, probably 25.
No, I was like
23.
20, because my mom's never had insurance,
Oh.
True.
so I was
There
on
you
my dad's. Yeah,
Yeesh. Who?
exactly.
What?
Exactly. When I was a kid, that's who's
Who
insurance.
do
I was on.
that? Who do that?
Yeah, I was on my dad's insurance as a kid, and that ended. I think, but I was like 18 or 19 or something like that. That was like after, we ain't seen each other in years,
Jeez.
You're like,
Yeah,
by the
you
way, I
grown.
got this hospital.
and then I got dropped. Yeah,
You're like, what? I told him his premium.
I never really had to go to a hospital other than for like chlamydia.
Oh man, that's for TikTok, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta drop that.
I was Gucci before this too. I mean, I got some weird stomach thing one time, but that was about it. Like I didn't have no need. I didn't have a need
we
for
grew up. We grew up without insurance. Like my dad, no. And I broke shit literally like every 8 months. I broke something.
God damn it!
Like,
They're still paying for your
dude,
ass.
oh my god! Like now, and they always say, "Oh, you're gonna pay for this when you're older." Ho ho ho! As they're wrapping your cast up, and you're like, "Oh, shut the fuck up!" And like, I'm now 32 years old, and I'm like, "Fuck!" like, it's cold. It's getting cold. I fucking feel it. Like you're gonna feel it too. I already know because of the fucking
guess.
metal. It's
Yeah,
the
metal.
metal.
Oh, they got plates in there and shit.
Oh, I got screws at all. Got it
Dude,
all.
the screw. You feel the screws. forever. But like you'll know exactly. Like you could pinpoint it. You'll be like, oh yeah, this motherfucker right there. Because for me, I have a plate and screw in there, and that's exactly like.
Pretty sure I could pinpoint it right now.
You're like, yeah. I mean, sometimes you can. Sometimes you know what I mean. Like some people are like, oh no, I don't know. It's
He's
somewhere in here.
He's like, if I stretch my
fresh.
toes out right now, it might shoot out.
Yeah, if I flex my foot a little too hard, the motherfucker might.
They're like, when we take this off, we might have to do a skin graft. He's like, I don't know yet. He's like, we're trying to fill it with a screw. I was like, what?
He's over here thinking like tap cons or self tappers. Like,
he just looks over there, just throwing it. It's like a pile of screws, just like.
One of these.
Just trying to fill space.
I just see him cleaning off like fucking drywall. Scrapers in the sink.
You're waking up and he's over there like just finishing drywall on your leg.
He pulls out a bucket of spackle.
Yeah.
As soon as I sand this down, you'll be all set.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna look like a foot for sure.
Somebody get the heat gun and dry this up real quick.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna need power over here for a fan.
It's like you're gonna have to wait like at least 32 hours to paint that.
I don't know why it smells so fishy, but it's just, you know, it is what it is.
He's down there with an airbrush. Trying to match color.
Yeah.
You gotta hold your other leg still, bud. This isn't easy. Just mirroring your other ankle.
It's not even kind of the same color.
It's like pale
It's
gray.
just actually black.
Yeah.
It's
Like there's
just actually black.
There's 50 shades of
It's just
Caucasian up there,
it's
but
just
there's like
Akon,
just
yeah.
Akon
black is black. They heard like,
Yeah.
he's got black in him.
Just
Just
a word.
Akon.
Oh my god.
It's like, yeah, I thought you were a white 34, but you're really just a Africa 1. That's all I have. you're like, oh, okay.
Like we don't have much clientele for this.
Do you want matte or gloss?
You're like, you can have any color you want as long as it's black.
Yeah.
But matte or gloss?
The blacks.
The cat's back there just licking away.
Sound like she's dying.
No, it's licking the piss out. It's damn. Switch it up.
Switch
a lot of hair, dude.
hit the flying V. You know what I'm saying?
The flying V.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We haven't recorded one in like in
2
a minute.
weeks.
I don't think it's been that long.
It has, because
It's been a minute. It doesn't have a video, but
last
well.
week was a week after you had your accident.
When I shit my fucking pants.
Did you?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know, dude. Like,
No.
I rolled a Bronco once. I wasn't driving. I was a passenger in my cousin's Bronco.
Oh,
we rolled
God.
that hoe and fucking.
I thought this was almost over.
It was almost. You're right. Patreon, dog.
You're about to shit
So,
myself.
yeah. Well, yeah, I did. I sure as hell shit my pants.
I sure shit myself.
shit myself.
You can call me anything you want.
Captain Poopy Pants is my name. No, dude, we were in the Bronco and fucking it's sure, you know, we're going hunting. It's hunting season. It's snowing like a motherfucker. It's the same year we had like 25 feet of snow. So I'm riding with my cousin out to the family property out in New London. We're going to go hunting. It's like, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. We're driving out there and he's sliding corners. Like, we're having fun.
Yeah.
This thing's, it's lifted, got big old fucking like Swamper AT wheels and.
Sure, but it's a Ford.
Yeah, but it's a Ford Bronco. It's a Bronco 2. So like it's a 2-door. So it has like the front doors and then the back is like the glass that rolls onto the top. It's not like just on the side for the back window.
Okay.
It like rolls onto the top.
Okay.
So like it has curved glass on the top. Oh, so we're sliding, and mind you, this is like we're on like Country Road 125. Like the roads don't have names.
Yeah.
So you know, it's like, oh, okay. The ditches are also like 12 foot deep.
Right.
So he's sliding around this one corner, a little more ice there probably than he thought. Back tire, that big ass 30-inch tire went sliding into that fucking ditch, the big ass hole. We're 500 yards from my uncle's farm. This thing, that back tire went in the ditch and it just bit and fucking airborne, inverted. Like it just torque spun the fucking Bronco into the ditch. God. So like at the moment of like, oh God, we're upside down, I felt poop go out of my butt. Like I was like, oh yeah, poop. This is poop. I just I shit my pants. Like poop came out. And then I think
because be a problem
because we were upside down and like we landed. Like, I think it might have went back in almost because it was like oh, and like it was like a xylophone. It was like ooh. Yeah, almost because I definitely still shit my pants. But yeah, and then it's like we're like I said we're probably 500 yards from the house max. Like we're where we just rolled this fucking truck over at this corner. Is the corner of the property line.
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck. One, we landed in the ditch upside down. I always wear a seatbelt because of this, but like being upside down and wearing a seatbelt fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Because it pulls on like where it gets your legs at, you're instantly like, I'm very, very uncomfortable. Like you're like, oh fuck. And then obviously everything's rushing to your face and you're like, oh fuck. So because it had the rolled glass on top, yeah. All that fucking shit shattered inside on us. Like, I'm like, my gun's back there in the snow and like water from this ditch that we were in. Whatever, right? So my cousin's like, this is fucking bullshit. He's yelling, screaming like it's the truck's fault or something. So like he was. For whatever reason, we didn't get hurt, thank God. He like his first reaction was like to turn it off and turn it back on again to make sure it would start.
Clearly, the first thing you do.
I just
wanted to know.
It's just
it did, and I was kind of like, "What the fuck?" And he turns it off again. He's like, "Oh fuck it," and I'm like, "Dude, what? Like you just we good right now?" He's like, "No." Okay, thanks. Fucking we end up climbing out of this thing though, and we walk the rest of the way to my uncle's house. We go get the skid steer and the back, like he has a backhoe tractor. So like I'm like driving down this snowy ass road with the emergency lights on a skid steer, trying to remember how far away we were when we fucking flipped this thing, so we can get it out of the ditch. I was just like, this is wild.
With poop in your pants.
With poop the entire time, with poop in my pants.
Let's not forget.
It wasn't until like I climbed the ladder to get in my tree stand and it's like a metal fucking seat and I sat down and I'm like, oh,
I shit myself.
I forgot about that shit.
I forgot I shitted.
That's very uncomfortable.
Because we wrecked the truck and my uncle was still asleep and we were about to like wake him up to go in the house and be all
tell him you shit yourself.
Yeah.
And
well, yeah. The bigger fucking concern is that we rolled the Bronco down the fucking road in a ditch. So
I don't know. I feel like I just said fuck that Bronco.
Sorry, Uncle.
Shit in my head.
I have shit in my pants.
Like I did it, but it like it was like one of those like moments of just like sheer fear that it didn't register, of like. But I was that scared. I was so scared I shit myself. That was the only time. I've done way sketchier shit and been in way crazier situations. Haven't shit my pants.
Yeah, that's good.
So, one and done.
So you learned, yeah.
Yeah. My butthole was like, "Hey, man, we ain't gonna do this shit again."
Whoa!
Stop it.
Remember last time?
Right. We shitted.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
That seems like a way to end the shitcast.
I guess.
The shitcast. Should we change it to shitcast?
Never.
The shit pod.
Shitty.
The shitty pod.
Shitty. Shit. No, you gotta keep it simple.
Pod?
It'd be shit. E.
We should just name it number 2.
Number 2.